Welcome down to round 3 of T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League, broadcasted live to you from Pinewood, Iskandar, Johor Bahru, Malaysia. It's myself, Jeon, and Wong Tong back here with you.
Thank you, Jeon. Really lovely to have everybody here. This is an impressive venue for the action. And of course, this afternoon we already had round 3 rather, action day 1, fix 1 right now, and completed already. So tonight we have fixture 2 to unfold. A lot to forward as well, right?
Yeah, so in the previous fixture, it was Team Rossi that emerged victorious. Let's look at the league standings ahead of our fixture at hand.
Well, so far, let's check it out from the individual part. Dmitry Ocharov is taking the lead as of right now when we completed the round 3 first fixture. And Chen is right behind him of Chinese Taipei. And this is the second half of the men's leaderboard.
Yes, right now needing to play catch-up is Xuefei from China. Moving on now to the women's leaderboard. Leading the scoreboard is Wang Manyu from China with 26 games won. Game difference only 19.
Indeed, Sun Yincha is right behind her. Of course, these two are replacing China's Wu Yang and Ding Yin respectively. And this is the second half of the women's leaderboard. Now let's also check out the team's rankings as of right now.
Overall, Team Person is leading, but second place, Team Maze, who will be going up against Team JJ in our fixture at hand. Oh, exciting stuff. So in the previous fixture, as I have mentioned, Team Person had 14 points. Team Rossi emerged victorious by a margin of only 1 point. So what will transpire here? Well, let's find out.
Absolutely. So much to look forward to. Why don't we just bring both teams in right now? Let's start with the first one.
Introducing the home side team.
Here we go.
Led by team captain Michael Mays. Timo Boll, Alexander Shibaev, Chen Han, Feng Tianwei, Yang Haiyun, Hina Hayata.
Totally star-studded. Thank you, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's also warmly welcome Team JJ, led by two-time former world champion Jeon of China, featuring Vladimir Samsonov, Chuang Tomokazu, Harimoto, Zhang Zhihe, Sun Yinsha of China, Jeon Jihe, Tian Zhixi, and last but not least, Matilda Ekol of Sweden. Wow, what a star-studded lineup as well.
Absolutely. Let's get both team captains to join us here at the front ahead of the coin toss. Let's get the home side's perspective first. Well, Team Mace.
Indeed, indeed. And also, before we get started with our coin toss, let's bring in also our team, a referee team, right here. Let's warmly welcome our referee team, featuring Kari Hizami and Jane Lee, both are from Malaysia. Great. Now the two captains are right here. Time for us to do this round, the first round of coin toss, of course.
Team captain Michael Mays, you know, you're called the Amazing Dane. Let's give it a little bit on your game plan moving into this fixture before we proceed with the coin toss.
No, my game plan is we have to win every match. So it's a good way to go.
Wow, a lot of confidence. What a way
Isn't
to start a tie.
Simple and succinct, but good answer. JJ from your side, 他讲的那么的很清晰，就是要赢。你怎么看？因为你们现在是第3位，但是呢，今天晚如果打好的话，就能够跃居到第2位啊。
我们今天肯定赢他们。你看我这个扇子啊。
What is it? What does
It
that mean?
says win-win, JJ
Win-win,
team.
JJ team.
我这边是龙，龙是属于中国的。OK 啊。
There you go. The token of dragon right here. Token of China. So obviously he's very confident to win over you guys. Wow. What a actually battle right ahead now. So.
Team Maze versus Team JJ. Well, let's get straight into it. The coin toss.
The coin toss.
Who shall decide? What do you think?
JJ, let's give him a chance. How's that?
Okay.
Your color preference.
红色。
红色。
中国人一定是要红色的。And it's red indeed. So Team JJ will start.
Ready.
First one.
Losko. 那个Samsonov.
Samsonov. Vladimir Samsonov.
Ready.
Exactly.
Michael Mays, your selection to open this fixture. Who is it?
It will be Chen Han.
Fantastic result. Now let's get this show started right here in this fixture. Team Maze versus Team JJ.
Indeed, game one to start.
Hello everyone, welcome to the T2 Cavern, where it's heads down for another 3 hours or so of top-class table tennis, broken down into 24-minute slices of action. It's the second session of our first day of round 3 of T2. Hope you're paying attention there. I'll be asking questions later on. And oh, it's good to see Vladimir Samsonov has arrived back in the cavern. He was announced as the first pick and disappeared off some, I think, to get his table tennis back. I could be wrong, but I think he's ready now. And certainly Zhang Zilang, the big man, the boss of Team JJ, he's big on rhetoric. I don't know if you saw the fan. He has his fans, and he has literally a fan that says win, 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 Team JJ. And well, they're going to have to go a little bit to get through this session, but they've got the personnel to do it, and I've got the personnel to do it as well. Ashley Given, the Northern Irish table tennis player who has, she knows the top stage as well, having played at the Commonwealth Games for her country. She's alongside me, and I think it's fair to say you're enjoying the fare that's been served up so far today in the first session.
Thanks, Richard. Yeah, the first session was a great session to get us kicked off in round 3, but we're in for a real treat here with Team JJ versus Team Maze.
Yeah, Team JJ at the bottom of the table at the moment. That's only, I guess, perhaps because Team Rossi has already played in this day's matches, and they are, what, 6 games above the Team JJ, so they should regain that place. But remember, the top 2 teams play off in the grand final. And here's a man for Team Maze who's been doing the business, really. Chen An, the 26-year-old, the lefty, World Junior Singles title way back in 2008. Beat Paul Drinkle. I'm sure Paul would affect to forget that final, but there you go. He played today and won, of course, as well. And well, does Vladimir Samsonov need an introduction? For those of you not really au fait with table tennis, I guess he does. The 41-year-old from Belarus, been in the last 6, count them 6 Olympic Games. I don't think Khairul Hizami of Malaysia, the referee, has quite that CV, but we do have a top team of referees here for T2. It sounds like he means business. So this was the first matchup in the first round. First time we saw T2, it was Maze against JJ, and that time Maze just squeaked it by a point, 14 to 13. Won both these matchups.
Left 2.
Wild from
3-1.
Chen, from Chinese Taipei, of course. He's a doubles world champion. A few years ago now in Paris. Samsonov, a really classy opponent. I mean, he's another languid style, isn't he? He doesn't dash around the place. I suppose when you get to 41 you don't need to, but his placement is always good, and he's always got the shots. It's not in that case.
Both players opting for the pendulum serves early on.
Taking the next, going long. Samsonov. Oh yes. Well, Chen really got down to put as much topspin as he could on that shot. He was dispatched all the same by Samsonov.
Samsonov looking as cool as ever, playing with a nice smooth action. Never looks like he's ever being rushed by the opponent.
I think you're right. I mean, he's the sort of player, I mean, he does get a sweat on, of course he does, but he looks as if he's not going to. He's just too cool. Too calm and collected. Seen it all.
Fooled by the Chen service though. Adding a little bit of extra topspin just at the end, kicking the racket up out of his hand. It was enough to fool the 41-year-old.
Yeah, 15-year age gap between these two. An example of that really smooth style of Samsonov's.
Again, the classic Samsonov pendulum service. Probably the most legal serve you'll have in the game. Trajectory is straight up, straight down.
Look at the table from Chen. I might have taken a bit of a kick. There's some perspiration or little things make big differences sometimes. And all of a sudden, from a tight game, Samsonov has raced ahead. Game point.
Level 6, first game to
And that will do in under 3.5 minutes. Thank you very much. Oh, we thought it was tight at 6-all. Turned out not to be.
Happens time again when I've been watching Samsonov. He looks so smooth, so collected, and then all of a sudden he's gained a 4-point lead out of nowhere.
I love these super slow-mos. What it does show you is once the ball's gone down past a certain point past your eyes, you stop looking at the ball even before you hit it. It's amazing what the human brain can do. Amazing what these players can do as well. Some of the cream of the crop here at T2. And this is a really good matchup. It's long from Chen.
Samsonov just happy to play short back, waiting for his chance, just contacting the ball slightly late.
Happy to jump in there. It's always a chance. You know, there's a few times you see quick movement from Samsonov. Normally he's in the right place, right time. Getting out to that one though. Chen too strong.
See, just playing off the angle there. A little bit of depth on the ball, kicking out. Samsonov opting for the forehand flick. He doesn't play many of those usually. Usually opts for touching back short, letting the other player come in and try to play off the third or fourth ball.
Long again. Well, Chen didn't have much of an answer at the end of the last game, but he's certainly found himself ahead in this second game and will be confident he can keep going. Oh, excellent. Really jumped on that serve. Looks a lot livelier in this second game. It's long, and I tell you what, Michael Mays threw his hands up in despair there because he did all the hard work. He got himself into the game with that really whipped backhand, and then all of a sudden, just look how much on the back foot that man was. He got lucky.
It's a better forehand strike from Chen there. Playing a lot more forward with his body, trying to inject a little bit of pace.
Big hands again.
3-7.
Quicker you can get to the ball, the sooner you can dispatch it back, the better your chances. Really good from Chen. Trying to repeat the dose on the backhand, not so lucky this time.
Another lovely trademark smooth backhand from Samsonov.
Yeah, both these players are just starting to get into their stride now. Took a bit of time.
Samsonov did better there, dealing with the side topspin serve, keeping it low over the net. It's very difficult to do.
Not so lucky that time. Just trying to get within reach. There's the serve. There's a chance here. Took the net, went long.
6-9.
Just didn't really have the racket head speed there to follow the ball through. So I'm a little bit slower than most of his other shots.
Well, this time didn't
10-6.
read the spin as well as he might have done. Flying way to the back of the court. That's the smoothness we talk about. It's almost effortless. It's not, but it looks effortless. Chen gets over the line, levels this match up at 1 apiece. It was nicely done by the man from Chinese Taipei. Mixed it up, disrupted Samsonov during that game, really. That's what you got to do. This man who is as smooth as silk when he plays. Not happy there though.
There you can get
this
some
man
points.
will be Michael
If you
Mays,
spin to your backhand,
captain of Team
sometimes
Mays.
keep ball, not you know, not crazy. You don't need.
That's okay. Don't scare too much. Yeah. You return balls. You better than him. He's the care you. Yeah.
Jiang Jilang, tennis. And his commentary exploits. He's a multi-talented man. He's an entrepreneur as well, I believe. It's true to say, works in construction and all sorts.
He can sing a bit as well. He was serenading us in round 2.
Oh, really? I missed that.
A little bit of karaoke in the T2 family barbecue.
You had a family barbecue?
We did indeed.
Oh, I see.
Well, before the rain spoiled it, of course.
I'm away for the week and you're having barbecues. Great react. I don't know if you saw that little shrug of the shoulders. Bottom lip came out a bit.
Pretty sure that's maybe the first time Samsonov ever gotten faulted in his life.
Great reaction to it. Okay, fair enough. I'll carry on. Told you this referee was taking no nonsense.
Nice little slow forehand flick there from Samsonov. Just changing the pace slightly. Doesn't always need to play quick over the table against Chen.
On the scoreboard in this third game. Nice fast hands from Chen. Pounced on the forehand. Oh, took the edge of the table.
4-1.
Chen was ultra aggressive there and almost paid dividends for him. We've seen a lot of superhero movies recently, but none will have reactions like that. Look at that. Goodness me. That's pure instinct, surely. Did the job. back in this game.
It's a lovely little service action there from Chen, coming around the left-hand side of the ball, adding a little side to his backspin serve. Yeah, there we have it again, just causing the ball to pop up on Samsonov's side, but Chen didn't get round enough for his forehand, didn't give himself enough space.
Little slip from Chen, a little glance down. The special surface, of course, that we have down for the players.
Yeah, the red Caraflex floor is super for these high athletes. Just allows you to get more grip, allows you to jump from side to side. Usually you don't really slip in it, but there are special circumstances. Some players are a little bit more talented than others when it comes to slipping.
What a talent, what a shot that was. Really is playing very well at the moment.
7-5.
Yes, we have the official Sanai made table, exclusive for T2, and of course the balls made for T2 exclusively from DHS. We got it all, you know. You can buy, there's a shop round the back. You can buy the balls if you're so inclined.
8-5.
Again, really quick around the table. Chen looking very good, but in a spot of bother. 6-9 down. Has to defend some game points now. Samsonov. Okay, well appointed ocean liner, gliding serenely on. There you go.
Let's see. Second game to Samsonov from Team
4 minutes and 15. That took him. He finishes off the ones he wins pretty quickly. And he is 2-1 up in this game, in this match. It's a great contest between these two. Contrasting styles, producing some great table tennis.
If you can kill, you can kill. But if you make good,
try, doesn't matter. Because each side, you know. Time.
yeah, you try, doesn't matter.
Third game, Chen from teammates to serve. Love.
Back on it really quickly, as you'd expect in T2 table tennis. Just over 10 minutes of this match to go.
Samsonov just jumping slightly while he played that ball. It's important to try and stay grounded while you're making contact with the ball.
Oh yes, spreading the player around the table and around the court and paying dividends for Samsonov. So we give that a little bit of welly. It's a technical term, you know, Ashley. If he gets in the position to attack, he certainly will. And he'll do it as quickly as possible, Chen. It's a good start to this fourth game. But look how quick Samsonov can attack as well.
It's a lovely little bit of feeling from Samsonov, cutting the spin up the serve initially. Not so much this time though. Serve receive went a little bit loose, allowing Chen to get in with another powerful forehand.
Six points in the game. Quick tower break allowed, but it has to be quick. Outpowered. Samsonov this time.
Chen getting a really nice angle there off the backhand. There we go. There's Samsonov playing 2 in the same place. Chen expected him to play right into the backhand. He was already moving across the table.
5-4.
Service error there from Chen.
This time it's Samsonov who wins the battle of power, looking to dominate the table, both these players. Just sat up nicely for him that time.
6-5.
You need a second invitation.
Nice little bit of deception there off the flick.
6-4.
Good crowd, good atmosphere in this T2 cavernous it is. Massive complex, of course, the Pinewood Studios here in JB, southern Malaysia. Lots of other things going on, but our focus is in this particular part of the complex. 15,000 square feet, which includes the practice zones behind, and the youth area, the junior area. TTX, fast form of the game, to be played in another area. For people who come to watch what's going on with these seasoned professionals and perhaps set themselves on the road. And what table tennis they're watching at the moment. 7 apiece in this fourth game.
7-8.
You'd be a brave person to call this, wouldn't you? With a hop of frustration from Chen. 8 apiece. He will desperately want to close this one out, give him a chance of coming from behind to win the match.
A lovely little receive there from Samsonov, cutting off all the spin, playing flat to the Chen forehand, then directly trying to hold the next ball, which of course he succeeded in winning the point.
A bit of a nail biter this one. These players just cancelling each other out, taking turns to dominate. Watch the clock ticking down. Certainly comfortably get another game. Well, I say comfortably in. May not get to the end. May not get to 11, but we'll see. It's the longest game by a distance. Under the net there, so game point for Chen. Oh, it's long. Just.
What reactions we had there from Samsonov, being able to adapt this quickly.
That was an amazing shot, wasn't it? And you'd put your money on Chen to finish it. He hasn't. This point will decide this game. Oh, well, how about that? Miracle Maze couldn't believe that Chen hadn't closed out that game. A little fist pump from Samsonov shows his delight. Doesn't show a lot of emotion, but that's about as good as it gets. Well, well, well. 3-1. That's the margin.
Doesn't matter. You can. That side
Came
speed
from behind.
It's okay. Just
seal
fast.
that.
It's okay. You're waiting for the next. Just okay.
Well,
just do
you
one
know how
ball.
important it was to
Like this.
Samsonov if he's making
And
any kind of
That
noise.
side, forehand. Yeah, you're watching that side spin, that side spin. Watch it.
To forehand also. Come on.
He speaks Serbian, Croat, Russian, English, German, French, and fist pump. It's a lot of languages, isn't it? Well, we'll get some of this game out. The shortest game has been 3:28, so we'll see. The first game that Samsonov took 11-6, so it was a tight one he may well come to nail pointer halfway through the game. When the buzzer goes, we stop playing. Finish that point off, and that's that. It's a great service from Chen, and somehow Samsonov clung in and got himself back into the point.
Chen struck that ball so well, coming around the side of the ball, creating a little bit of an arc and going away from the table, getting so much angle.
Left. 1-3.
Oh yeah.
2-3.
Chen got a slight slither of the bat on that ball. It was going so fast. And this time into the body. Same result.
Let's see, Michael Mears from the side signaling there. You need to take the service on, you need to flick more.
Timeout. I was just looking at the score there thinking, well, it's not a multiple of 6, it can't be a towel break, but no, timeout has been called. Didn't see the, normally the referee will hold up a card to indicate which side is called. I didn't see it this time,
You play good.
but definitely a timeout here.
Only small things change. Come on, you have time, no problem. Just enjoy. Backhand is very good, sometimes only block.
A little
no
walk
crazy.
round in between the
Just
two
put on
sessions,
table.
Ashley,
You are better
round
than
here.
him in the
Basically,
game.
you
Come
can
on,
see
you're good, come on.
some Marco Polo-esque scenery outside, and then I turned the corner and there was a kind of World War II style fighter plane, which I don't think was real. I couldn't tell, but I don't think it was. Got a fight on our hands here between these two. Would it be pushing the analogy too far to say a real dog fight? Yes, is what you said there, wasn't it, really?
No comment.
Well, they're going at it hammer and Tom, these two.
5-4.
It's not a kind of crashing forehand fest, is it? It is a battle of wits, really.
Samsonov just coming out on top, really, playing a little bit smarter.
And it's just small margins that make it. I mean, he's 3-1 up, but it could have been different. Just such a calm and collected character.
Shows you that power isn't the be-all and end-all in table tennis. Playing with a little bit more spin, a little bit softer, can win you the game.
Power that time, one out from Chen.
7-6. Timeout. 1 minute.
Another timeout called. Might as well, it's only 15 seconds. Wants to have his word with his man.
Yeah, now you.
He's quite important. You look at it here, 6-7. If Chen can just get level in with the next point we'll be playing, I think only 1 point before the 15 seconds is up and finished. Then you have, of course, the last and only point.
Yeah, you're thinking how to follow the next. Yeah, just long ball, no short ball.
Samsonov has the advantage though with the serve. It always helps.
Seven, 6.
Oh, well, how fast do you think Chen is going to take this serve? In a way, it doesn't matter because you have to play a point. Might as well be this point. Wait for the buzzer. There you go.
Time's out. Sudden death. 1 point.
Sudden death. It was the same before. It now has an official name. Oh, and Chen could not get it over the net. That was a battle of spin in the end. and it is 4-1 in the record books, but it was a lot closer than that really when you saw the two players play. But in the end, the guile, the craft, the experience of Vladimir Samsonov saw him through, and that's a handsome start for Team JJ. Well, you can see there, points well on serve, perhaps the deciding factor. And also some of the forehand winners looking good, but backhand winners going the way of Chen. But really, Samsonov just edging the match all round and winning when it really mattered. Wasn't an all-out battle of power. There's a lot of guile, a lot of tactics involved here. And some really good reaction shots as well from both players. Using the width of the table, getting his player manoeuvred. In the end though, even though Chen came close on a couple of games that he lost, it was the case that Vladimir Samsonov gets Team JJ underway really well with a 4-1 win.
Vladimir Samsonov puts Team JJ in a league. It's a good lead as well, 4-1. What do you personally think of your own performance? And to the last point, tell us the story and how it happened.
Wow. Well, of course, I'm very happy to win for my team, for myself, and I've never played actually against Shibaev before, and well, it was a tough game. I was quite lucky, I think, in the end of the fourth game. Also, the fifth game was really close at 10-7-7. I had a really lucky ball. Sorry, man, but JJ team, yeah?
You have won, so many tournaments in your career. Let's talk about some of the challenges and perhaps the perks in T2 for you personally.
Well, I think I'm really excited to be here, to play here. I think we have a really great project, and I think not only me, I think everyone is really excited to be here, and I'm really looking forward to the next games. And well, I think we're doing some really great things here.
Lastly, your title as a Tai Chi master in China. What do you think of this name that the Chinese people have given you, a Tai Chi master, because of your style?
I don't know about Tai Chi, never done it before, but I think I have to start learning it, yeah? Probably it's a good thing.
Awesome stuff from Vladimir Samsonov, winning for Team JJ, one of the most decorated players in table tennis history. Let's head to a break, but when we come back, the next match will be underway.
Welcome back, and so far JG team really has had a great start. Let's just see if May's team could answer back very quickly. All right, second round of our coin toss. Shall we get started? Michael, your choice.
The black one.
Black one. That's your favorite color, I understand. There you go. Luck is on your side.
And you will see Hina Hayata.
Hina Hayata, Zhao Tianxina of Japan right here. And JJ, your response? Sasha of China, a rising star from China. That will be quite a showdown to look forward to. All right, game two to start. Stick around.
So, second match in between these two, Team Mays and Team JJ. This will be an interesting matchup between China and Japan. Sun Yingsha, who is replacing Wu Yang. And Hina Hayata, the 16-year-old, 17 now, I believe, had a birthday, 7th of July. From Japan, the left-hander, part of Japan's golden generation, we're told. Won the team gold at the World Junior Championships last year. Also won the women's doubles at the Pro Tour Grand Finals. Plays with Mimi Ho, who's 16 years of age. And big hopes for Tokyo Olympics. Up against Sun Ying-sha, who has a pretty good CV already. There's Hina Hayata. We'll talk about the Chinese athlete in a minute. Ranked 19. Not bad. She is 16. 17 next July. I barely remember being 16. Here's Sun Ying-sha, another 16-year-old. So two youngsters, combined age of 32. That's less than Vladimir Samsonov. I won't mention it to him. Replaces Wu Yong, as we said, won the 2017 Japan Open, runner-up to the China Open, only lost to Ding Ning. So she is looking really, really sharp. World number 10 on the back of that. And her last ranking was 68 in November last year, so she's really on the up.
Positive start from Ying-sha there. Looking for a forehand directly, it's always a good sign.
Interesting enough, Hayata is quite tall for an Asian player, and something it's fair to say in that Chinese mould. Whether it makes a difference to the way they play, I'm not so sure. Some of the taller men on the circuit certainly is a difference, but these two making a very bright start to this match. Took the net, went long.
Both looking really good though, both trying to attack straight off after the service.
A little rehearsal of the shot from Hayata. Get it right in the mind. The left-hander. That's a lovely forehand from Sun. These women are just 16 years of age. It's not to say they haven't been playing table tennis for 10 years, of course. Touch of the net. Little apology from Sun Ying-sha. Didn't get that one at all. Kicked up with a spin. Went long. A bit of daylight between these two at the moment.
Lovely little no spin service there, 2 in a row. Letting Hayata play a little bit loose. She wants to, Sun Ying-sha wants to get into straight open rallies.
Big gap opened up now for Sun Ying-sha.
Lovely little backhand over shot there from Hina Hayata. Both players have been showing some great performances in earlier rounds. Sun Ying-sha in round 2, taking some great wins over Wang Monyu, to name a few.
Oh, and bamboozling Hayata there. Yes, she inherited the lead in the standings from Wu Yan, has done really well to keep going. The Chinese athlete dominating in the women's section. Not completely, but we come to expect a factory of production of Chinese players. They keep producing some great youngsters. But Hayata on that upward learning curve with the home Olympics on the horizon. Who knows what she can achieve. Oh yes, oh what a point from Hina Hayata. That's just laid down a marker.
Clear to see Hayata's up for the fight. Interestingly though, she has played Sun Yin-sha before. Hina Hayata was substituted in for Yang Haiyun in round 2, and Sun Yin-sha won that 3-2.
Again, getting around onto the forehand. Looking not to take a step backward. Just keep in the face of Sun Yin-sha. The only way to play, really. Still a game point for the Chinese athlete. Oh, it took a net cord and went long. Not this time. Tried crashing forehand again, didn't make it, and so Sun Yin-sha draws first blood, takes the first game, just under 5 minutes.
It's a lovely little backhand topspin though from Sun Yin-sha,
你根本就比我们
using
差
her
的
wrist
蒙两个，
just
随
to
他蒙
inject a
嘛，对
little
吧
bit more
现
spin
在
at
就
the
接发球、
last
发球
second.
都很好，这接发球还有一个什么问题呢？你要是这种球用正手接，
A lot to say as well.
这种用反手接都不怕的，自己很坚决的，这边正手接，这边反手接，
First two
这边
tournaments
搓球直接发。
on the World Tour for Sun Yin-sha, the win in the Japan Open, then the runner-up to Dingning. I think it's right to say that they had she won the first like 10 games, 10 matches she tried on the World Tour. Not a bad effort.
I think a lot of players would bite her hand off if, you know, if you enter your first World Tour event and you win it.
She also beat Feng Chen Wei on the Team A's team actually in the quarterfinals of the China Open. Someone's phone's gone off. Someone's frantically looking through a handbag at the moment. Oh dear. Someone's blushing.
Oh, we've all been there.
2-1.
Speak for yourself, Ashley. No, you are right.
1-3.
It's a good miss from Hayata, trying to do something a little bit different off the receive. Seen her implement it time and time again in rounds 1 and 2.
Oh yes. Unfolding the backhand. Beautiful. Real statement of intent. Look at that. Waited and just whipped it across the table.
5-1.
Kept a bit low, didn't it?
Clipped the top of the net a little bit and just deviated the ball slightly. Just
Keep saying you've got better eyes than me.
I think I had a better position of seeing it. I think you were blocked by Sun there.
God bless you.
6-1.
Oh, not happy. I thought the net was maybe a little bit loose.
I think she knocked it as she retrieved the ball. I think they're okay.
1-7.
We were watching, weren't we, yesterday, whilst they're preparing. Naomi looks after the table, gently polishing and then polishing again and then wiping the table, then measuring the net.
Not everyone gets to see that preparation up close.
No, true. He went back and measured the net again.
Meticulous in the cavern.
Yeah, attention to detail was everything apparently. Didn't tell me, I didn't get the memo on that. That's a great exchange again. This is another good game for Sun Yin-sha. That's a great point. You know what, wherever she is in the game, in the match, Hina Hayata's going to keep giving it a go.
Lovely compact exchanges there from both players.
Yeah, two really crisp backhands winning the points. Returning again, another 2 backhands to finish that point off. Is it possible she can come back in this game?
I've seen her do it before. Anything is possible.
And the Japanese player very quickly spread her stance to get down to the ball as well.
Lovely little service action there from Hayata, then following up with a forehand right into the middle and right hip of Sun Yin Cha.
All of a sudden, just 2 points behind. Took the edge. So she certainly whipped it with topspin. Just dipped enough. Just 1 point. This will be a comeback of all comebacks.
A lovely, lovely backhand spin up there from Yin Cha, adding a little bit of height to the ball, making it difficult for Hayata to play a short stroke over.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we talked about the backhand. That was a crashing forehand this time. Winded up beautifully. Really good positioning on the table as well. It's a bit nip and tuck here. What belief this will give Hayata if she can clinch this. Guts. Doesn't stop playing his shots, doesn't seem to worry where she is. She'll keep going. And it's long, and it is Hayata who has the first game point here. Sunda with the serve, that could be important. And it's just wide. What a comeback for Hayata. What was she, 4 or 5 points down? Came roaring back. This is a really tight contest. If you look at the stats, points won, percentage 55, 55. Points won as a receiver, 45%, 45%. So these two are going hammer and tong at each other. 11-9, 9-11. Got the effort etched into the face.
Bam, bam, back in. Sometimes, come on, it's good. Continue now.
Looks like Hayata's a good fight. Good student. Taking in everything that Michael Mays was telling her. Does she have the momentum? Or will Sung Yin Cha come back in this battle of the 16-year-olds? Took the net on the way through. Avoided Sun.
Lovely forehand topspin there from Sun Yin Cha. Playing the first one wide and the second one even wider.
Yeah, great rotation, really went through the ball.
2-1.
Got around really well. Sun there. A little slip, I think, from Hayata. Didn't know how to cause. Yeah, there it is. Despite this special flooring, it happens sometimes. And that force they're putting through their body.
Well, most of the time it will be heavy build-up of dust on the shoe. Some players always wipe their shoes in between points. Makes all the difference.
Very good forehand from Chen. Yeah, it's just little things that make big differences. I know you were saying sometimes if, for example, I think the T2 logo's on there once, but if it were printed twice on each side, that makes a difference sometimes.
Yeah, if it hits the logo of the table, it can cause the ball to bounce and deviate a little bit.
So if you've got two logos, it's double the chance of it happening. Yeah.
Exactly.
Again, the average spectator wouldn't factor that in, I guess, but
Maybe.
I was going to say that's also why sometimes if they've got sweaty hands, if they wipe on the table, it's never at the end of the table, it's always by the net. Oh yes, well, we had a grandstand view of that one coming towards us. Just too fast for Hayata.
First forehand from Sun was really deceptive, playing up the line, followed by a powerful forehand shot cross court.
4-6.
Excellent link up between shots there from Hayata. Really flowing well here.
It's a lovely match to watch, this one. Really good play from both these players.
7-5.
What odds these two meeting at Tokyo Olympics at the latter stages of the competition? You never know. I mean, the Chinese squad is so strong, you never know who they're going to select. But two great table tennis players on display at the moment.
You
see why so many table tennis players get shoulder injuries, can't you? The amount of effort that goes into these shots. Really phenomenal.
Lovely forehand crash flick.
I think that's what Hayata in a way has to do, just keep up. So don't let her get into that position where she can unleash the forehands. Yeah, keeping it on the backhand.
7-8.
Yeah, she definitely needs to maintain her attacking position. She can't drift into defensive mode against a Yin shot.
That's what you can do if you have the space for the forehand. Beautiful from Sun. But, it's not right off Hayata for what she did in the last game just yet. Oh, not right with the radar that time. Wasn't able to open up completely there. But she'll do the damage if she can. 2 game points to take the lead in this match for Sun. And I would say we've just about got time for another game and possibly a kill zone as well. We'll see. And the flexibility of these players. Hayata was fast, but Sun was faster. High quality table tennis. And Sun Yingsha takes the 3rd game, 11-8. You've got to feel for her because she has given it everything and shown flashes of brilliance as well.
大问题的。
But,
像是局限在那些扛你的时候，回球举量的时候，你是往后挡，往后倒啊，对吧？像是局人要靠前。 知道吗？不能说一人的顶你就往后顶，知道吧？
left in this match.
啊，这些都是你自己退台了，当然就打你回头了。
So we'll see whether they get another one in. Remember, these referees have been told to clamp down on any time wasting towards the end of the matches. So we shall see what happens. Hayata of Team Maze against Sun Yinsha of Team JJ.
Lovely crisp forehand over the table from Sun Yinsha. Fully committed with her body, full rotation. Hayata not fully following through there, catching the ball a little bit too hard, making too much contact, not brushing behind the ball. Better from Hayata, choosing to hold that one instead of trying to compete power to power.
And just when you think she might be losing touch with Sun, she digs in, fights back. Not a bit of a problem finding her range at the edge of the table at the moment in this fourth game. 2 points behind.
The Hayata serve, setting her up well for a nice forehand, but just was a little bit surprised that the ball came back into her middle left hip.
Summarily dispatched. A little kick on it from the serve, but just sat up too nicely for someone as experienced even at 16 as Sun.
Nice hacked receive from the Hayata racket, cutting underneath the ball. Michael May is just signaling to his player there. Play a little bit more aggressive on the backhand flick. Rip through the ball. Don't just passively try to play.
Yep. Okay, the signal again. Was pleased with that. Was better from Hayata. We've seen her come back from worse situation in game number 2 to win that one.
7-3.
Not much she could do about that, really.
Lovely little serve there from the Yinsha racket. Heavy backspin.
It's never good an air shot, is it? But it's normally a sign of what your opponent's done to the ball.
Yeah, Hayata just playing with a little bit more backspin. Making the ball check up a little bit. The ball not travelling to Sun Yinsha's racket like she expected.
And it is interesting, we were saying that in the serve, once it goes past a certain point, you're not looking at the ball anymore. Again, by the time it's just about over the net, you've made your mind up what you're going to play. Your brain has told you, and any little deviations, it's not going to go well. Like that in most sports, tennis, cricket, you name it. Sun trying to rip it, get hold of it. She's still got big advantage here though, of course, game points in hand. Oh, it's just wide. It's interesting because if Hayata keeps going like this, we might run out of time in this game, and she doesn't get a chance to sneak a quick game in the kill zone. There you are, it's done. And we're into the kill zone. Now, if you're not aware of that, if you're new to T2, welcome along. The kill zone game happens if we're within 2 minutes of the end of the match. We stop the clock, we play the first to 5. And so for Hayata, it's a chance just to claw one back even.
If you this slow,
3-1 at the moment.
Bomba.
3-2 would be a lot better than 4-1.
And then fast make. Not crazy, but wait, wait. Sometimes short, sometimes long. If she make upspin, you 2 times this.
时间不多，OK， 就5分，对。想好这发球接发球，5分球怎么打？
So then, into the kill zone we go. First to 5. Don't need a 2-point cushion, just the first to 5, literally. Good start from the Chinese athlete from Team JJ.
Soon being the more aggressive of the two early on in the kill zone game.
You need to get a good start, don't you? If you don't get a good start, you're in all sorts of bother.
Thought the serve was drifting half long there, just caught the end of the table.
That's a lovely forehand straight into the body of Hayata. And she's looking pretty good here to make this 4-1. So a chance to take this 5th game. And she does. Well, we know how much potential Sun Yingsha has, and she's shown it there against a very highly talented Hina Hayata. Well played, both these women. A really entertaining match it was. But, certainly a little bit too much in the tank. Sun Yingsha for Hina Hayata.
去采访你。
Second game match rather out of the way here, and that's the tail of the tape, and you can see Sun Yingsha, the percentages certainly in her favour. Total points 1, points 1 on serve and receiver, and the winner's also in her favour as well. So although Hayata had a great match, she was just overpowered in all departments really.
Yeah, lovely open play from both players though, playing with short, compact strokes over the table, but in the end it was Sun Yingsha had a little bit more power to give.
Yeah, I thought certainly the speed of the forehand of the Chinese player, and occasionally the rip of the backhand as well. Look at that for a backhand point, beautifully played. Excellent work from Sun Yingsha. We'll see a lot more of her, I'm sure. She wins by 4-1.
5-1, game and match to Sun from Team JJ.
Welcome back. Sun Yingsha of China right now is with me. Congratulations, 莎莎，今天还是祝贺你今天比赛荣誉为队里拿下4分。但总体比赛我看起来啊，在整个的一个局数当中啊，其实你每一局都领先，包括你输到的第2局，是不是有的时候会有些想法不够专注呢，才会导致就是第2局出现一个被对方这个翻盘的现象？
对，我今天主要自己领先吧，很多局都自己领先，然后第1局其实也领先，但是最后就是能咬下来吧。然后第2局领先自己还是有点就是从精神上有点松吧，然后感觉就是可能打打就行，但是每次。因为对方的水平确实也非常不错嘛，然后而且对方搏杀的质量总是超乎我的想象吧，然后自己有时候还是困难准备做的不足吧。
亡羊补牢，其实是越战越勇，非常的不错。想问一个问题啊，其实这次你是代表五羊大姐来比赛的，第2轮，感觉你也开始就2轮的比赛哈，代表五羊其实还是有压力，但是现在已经是渐入佳境了，是不是？可以这么讲吗？
首先武阳姐肯定她的积分很靠前嘛，然后
你也很靠前。
她也希望我就是能接替她的位置，能就是帮助一起就是那个越打越好吧。
其实你已经在正在的这个前进的道路上了。喜欢你的朋友很多很多。莎莎的粉丝在哪里？在哪里？有没有 ？Any question for her? I mean, I'm gonna give you a chance to ask a question. Any question for her? 有没有问题啊？想跟她说句什么话没有？有没有想问她跟她说句话的？希望她加油好不好 ？All right， 继续加油，莎莎。All right， 莎莎 from China, congratulations. Okay, stick around. When we come back, Game 3 to start.
Welcome back to T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League right here at Iskandar Johor Bahru. As of now, Team JJ is in the lead. So, for the time cost, 我们让你先选好吗？还是红色嘛？你的选择当然是红色。So, is it going to be red or is it going to be black?
Who choose?
So Team JJ chooses red, and it is black. So Michael's team choose first. So before you tell me who the player is, what do you have to say to him, and is there more pressure?
What I will say to my player, or what do you mean? No, I'll just say he has to go out and play his game, and I know he's in a very good shape, and he will make it. It's Alexander Shibaev from Russia.
Alexander Shibaev from Russia is going up against.
我想了很久了，虽然这个大个子啊，我们选了个小个子，庄智渊。
Nice one. So it is David versus Goliath, Team JJ versus Team Maze, right here at T2.
So it's Chinese Taipei against Russia for Team JJ and Team Maze. The men are back on the stage. And in these two, we should have a very interesting matchup. Chuang, 36 years of age, 10 years older than Alexander Shibaev. Chuang in the world top 20 for well over a decade. But Alexander Shibaev on his day is very destructive. And certainly Team Maze need a bit of help from Shibaev. 8-2, they're being thrashed at the moment after 2 matches in this second matchup of the first day of our 3rd session of T2. We go all the way through into December, and then we get to our grand finals where the top men and women and the top 2 teams get underway. Decide bragging rights, and here we are, ranked 28, Alexander Shibaev, the Russian. Fiery character. Against 10th ranked Chuang of Chinese Taipei. Has been as high as 3. Has won on the grand final, the Pro Tour grand final in 2002. Scored number 3 back in 2003. There's our referee. New face at the desk. Underway. Start the clock. 24 minutes, of course. Skirmishes going the way of Chuang.
Shibaev playing with a little bit less of spin on his services usually, trying to get the other player to play loose, play a little bit high so he can get in.
Tried to angle it, and it slid off the mat into the net. Oh well, Shibaev did very well in that firefight. Just changed the angle into the body, that was enough.
Just not adjusting quick enough there. Thought the ball was going a little bit shorter last second. Saw that it was going half long, tried to attack, just didn't brush in the back of the ball enough.
Oh, just asking for clarification there, Shibaev. He thought it might have hit the side of the table rather than the edge. I'm pretty sure it took the edge, but it's pretty close.
The ball went down though, so I think it's up to the umpires to call that one.
Just going to recompose himself. I think he might have, you say, might have had a case there. Hard to tell. The officials either side of the table, of course, so we've got a good view, the best view in the house.
Net 4-3.
He just wants to get down on that forehand, doesn't he? Gets so low as well. Not easy for a big man.
Clever little backhand, no spin service, trying to get in to open rallies. He's stronger when he's playing more positively, more dominant over the table.
Some room for it down the line, underneath the table, and came up short. 5 apiece. Already 3 minutes gone.
It's a great forehand there from Chuang. Really gripping underneath the ball.
From Shibaev. Just put it back towards Chang. Wasn't expecting that.
Another lovely little slow-mo shot that you love so much, Richard.
I do. Poetry, emotion, literally emotion.
7-6.
My director has corrected me. In my ear he says ultra slow motion. I've got to get these things right. Not just slow, ultra slow. Make sure if you're playing, you put your moisturiser on, because we're going to get every wrinkle. It really does show as well. Just how quick, even in ultra slow motion, how quickly they have to move. How quick on their feet they are. Just how much effort they put into each shot.
10-6.
Both of these players give everything in their matches. Fully committed to every shot.
And that is the difficulty, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, if you want to be a top class athlete in any sport, but particularly in table tennis, you can't switch off at any point.
I suppose any racket sport, really.
Yep, and look, Shibaev with 3 game points here. And that's just too powerful for Chen. And work from Shibaev. Look at the concentration. Focus on the ball. This time, unable to get there quick enough. You can see the speed of reaction. There's the tools of the trade. You can see, not necessarily, they put these with the rubbers on themselves, don't they? After, I think we saw today, someone getting onto the coach with just the wood on the bat, ready to do a bit of work here in the practice rooms. But you've got to have it. You've got to have it. I mean, it is your tool, isn't it? You have it as you like it. So many different variations.
Absolutely. Some players like to have more than one layer of glue. Others prefer one layer. It all depends as well how thin you want the rubber. Some playing with a little bit of a harder rubber, some playing with soft. It's all individual.
Yeah, and quite a bit of leeway within the rules as well. Which is a good thing. You've got to have it as you like it, as long as you're not getting an unfair advantage. Oh, nice. He stepped into that one and gave it 10 out of 10.
I'd expect nothing less from Shibaev.
Yeah, it was a full Monty, that shot, wasn't it? Right in there. That is fabulous defending from Chuang. Every shot you thought he was going to put it long, and he never did. And in the end, the error came from the other side of the table. And again, good stuff. Just kept a bit low with the spin, and Shibaev played over it.
Chuang being smart, staying a little bit closer to the table than Shibaev.
A little bit tucked up as well, wasn't he?
Just opened the racket a little bit too much there. Didn't brush over the ball.
Maybe 6 points, get the towel out. Also, just get your mind back in the right place. In the long form of table tennis, of course, these towel breaks can take quite some time, but we don't allow it here. 15 seconds maximum between points. And that's just a guide for the officials. They can hurry things up towards, even more towards the end of a game or a match, depending on the circumstances.
Lovely little no spin there from Shibaev, but caught the third ball a little bit wrong. Chuang playing a little bit more to the middle. Shibaev not adjusting.
These are not short games. Not necessarily good if you're playing in a tournament decided by games won.
Left. 6-3.
Chuang a little bit unhappy there with his own racket, seeing the ball sliding.
Chuang taking a cheeky unauthorised towel break there. Got away with it. Took the net on the way through. Just a bit long from Shibaev, and this is better from Chuang. Certainly one of the better ways to deal with the threat for the Russian than it did in the first game.
Time. Display.
Also had a short towel break there, but was hurried up by our officials.
Well, a little bit of longer time cleared Shibaev's mind.
good push first off from Shibaev. He wasn't very well balanced for the second shot.
Left, 5-9.
That's long. Well, it would have been a bit of a miracle if he'd gone out unscathed from that point. And then he is facing, having to save 5 game points.
10-6.
We've had a few slips today from the surface. Maybe needs a little bit of a brush, a little bit of a wet mop just to clear up all the dust.
Well, we have a man who can do that, we know that. We've seen him in action. Wrapped up by Chuang.
1 minute.
And that was really good.
这个没关系，尤其现在相持球。
Taking a bit of a beating from Shibaev in the first game, came storming back. Just over 6 minutes, long game that one from these two. 12.5 minutes left on the clock. More than enough time to get 4 in. You never know, you might squeeze a 5th game in as well. Tell you what, JJ, he loves that fan. I've been watching him sneakily in the corner there, fanning himself. The Ekol is not quite as chilly cold as it normally is in here. That will make a difference to the way the ball plays as well. I did see it also Michael Mays fanning himself with his t-shirt. So feeling the heat out there on the field of play.
Third game.
Finally, boys, the clock is back on again. In this third game, what a piece so far.
Love.
Lovely backhand exchanges from both players. Shibaev coming out on top in that rally though. Both playing with the racket in front of their body, creating a lot of spin, a lot of power through the ball. Not to be done a second time by Shibaev though, clipping the top of the net, the ball going long.
Very fast hands from Shibaev. Got round and whipped the ball. Nothing at all that Chen could do about that.
Forehand shot not to beat for Shibaev that time though, catching a little bit too thick.
Yeah, it looked like he lined it up beautifully. Just didn't quite land it.
Clear tactic though, play one backhand and get straight round to play his favourite shot, his forehand.
I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying this match. It's a really finely contested one. Different styles. But there he is with the fan in the background. Look. Told you it wasn't just a prop. And this time at the moment, it's Shibaev with the advantage in this third game. Three more matches to come after this in this second session of our first day of T2 and 3.
2-4.
Good defending from Shibaev because there were some decent forehands and backhands from Chuang in that rally.
Interesting though, Chuang looked like he wound up well for that last shot, but the ball just dropping off his racket.
That curved away, swerved away from Chuang. You can see in our line of sight.
Shibaev is great at hooking the ball at the last second, out wide to the Chuang forehand.
I'm saying, see if you can fetch that one. And that's the response. It's not a bad response, is it? That ball kept kept on rolling, almost out of the lot. Less than 10 minutes to go in this match. Certainly like to slug it out like two heavyweights in the ring.
3-7.
Just asking for a towel on the yeah, on the table. I think we're going to get that as well. So the clock's been stopped.
It's a good call by the referee there. It's important to keep the surface clean and smooth.
We were talking earlier in the match, weren't we, about how it can kick. The surface is a little bit damp. There's another spot of something on there. They're happy at the moment.
Oh, the lights have
just dimmed. Yeah.
3-8.
We'll have to go. I don't know what's happened there. We're already fixing it. Don't you worry. And like true professionals, these players just keep on going. This is a film studios. We have enough lights. It's just making sure they're on.
Yeah, you can see there's enough light in the table, but it's a little bit dark towards the outside of the playing surface.
Yeah, they didn't seem phased. They kept going, didn't they? You and I looked up.
I thought it was my eyes going there for a second. Oh, no, we're back on.
We're back. They found the right button. It's always a relief.
Someone must have leaned up against it there at the wrong time. Chuang really unhappy with the forehand rubber at the minute. Thinking he's not getting enough grip off the ball. It keeps sliding.
Well, that was quick as you like, wasn't it? 11-4 to Shibaev. Once we were worrying about the lights, Shibaev was just mopping up the game. And he'll be very happy with that. And Chuang, well, he'll just put it to the back of his mind and worry about the next 7 minutes and 24 seconds. That's what you've got to do. Can't do anything about the past. That's what these sports psychologists say, isn't it?
If you win.
And the referee just telling the players to get on with it on a scheduled timeout. And the clock is still ticking. We're down to 7 minutes now.
First game, Chuang from Team JJ to serve, love off.
Lovely backhand flick there from Shibaev. He's chasing that ball down, ready to get on with it.
He got there as quick as the ball boy. And that's obviously why. Must like that ball. That's one of the big changes for these players, isn't it? Normally you play with just the one ball and let it break, so you have to change it again. You chase it around the court. Here, to speed things up, we have the ball boys, we have, well, I'm not sure how many around court, 100, we do have hundreds around the studios. And probably a good 50 or 60 on hand. I don't know if you find in normal format table tennis we get used to a ball, whether that's a factor here in T2.
Yeah, normally at the World Tours you select 3 balls. Each player selects each ball, and if one breaks then they go to the next, but each ball is meticulously turned and tested before they start. But I think from the Czech Open onwards this year they will employ the multi-ball strategy in some of the matches, so these players will be well advanced in the opening stages of the World Tour.
It's one of those things you just got to put out your mind and get on with the game, isn't it, really? We talk about table tennis being a game of fine margins. I guess that's one of them. The ball that used to seem we're in a film studio. Of course, like you say, it was made out of acetate, wasn't it? So out of film material, which the players I think preferred, but had an unfortunate habit of catching on fire when they were being stalled. Which is why we now into a special kind of plastic. doesn't mean the balls do, if you're playing just the one ball, they do break a bit more often, but I think it's probably the best thing. Shibaev rushing away in this game as well. Chuang needs to get a run together here. Although it does kind of ask the question, doesn't it, whether you'd rather lose this one quickly if you're going to lose it, rather than take it to 0 time and try and just win the next one. Different tactical questions being asked in T2. He's fighting for every point, Chuang, to be fair. He's not getting very far in this fourth game.
9.
Definitely took a bit of net. Oh, wicked deviation. Shibaev already, as we said, committed to the shot.
He even got a little bit lower for that deviation as well.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. By the time it gets to the net, you've more or less made your mind up what shot you're going to play. And mine's an amazing thing, really, the speed of reaction.
4, 9.
Well, he's coming back into this game all the time, running down the clock. As we get into the kill zone. That's long. Heck of a comeback if you can win this game.
Shibaev, warning, time wasting.
Well, that's the first one of the day.
Left, 9, 5.
Shibaev, of course, in round 2 got a yellow card, the first one in T2 for time wasting.
I can't see how he'd be advantaged either way by a bit of time wasting.
I think falling into old habits from normal table tennis system, taking extra time before each point.
Well, if he wins it quickly, he will go to the kill zone. Oh, I think that took a deviation as well. 10-6. We are within that last 2 minutes where we'll turn the clock off, go to the kill zone, and play best of 5. Or the first to 5, to clarify.
7, 10.
At this rate, we won't even bother with that. And a timeout has been called. And yeah, it is from Shibaev and Michael Mays. Been labouring to get over the line in this game and hasn't quite managed it. I think he wanted the timeout more than
Don't make it too
anything.
difficult for yourself. What you do is do with quality, but not jump too fast. If you make good ball, you make quality back. Easy, easy. Relax shoulders, breathe. Take it easy, easy, easy. Not too difficult. Come on, just play. Ball for ball.
球总得打得爽一点呢，对吧？
I suppose it's not inconceivable that Chuang could win this and then sneak a kill zone game. He'd have to be darn quick, and Shibaev would have to keep his game quick as well. Oh, well, there you go. There's the answer. The net will intervene and sort that out. 1:36 left on the clock. We will go to the kill zone and have a first to 5 match as well.
Next up, kill zone. First to reach 5 points.
3-1, the advantage for that man there, the man from Russia. Any further experience so far in this
Don't
match?
be like crazy. Play with him. Easy, easy, but fast. This is your game.
9.
Ball for ball. If you lose, you lose, but make correct things.
You lose, you lose, but do the correct thing. I think were the parting words, if I heard correctly.
Kill zone game. Shibaev to serve.
And he knows the $1,000 are in his back pocket already. But another game in his account would be quite useful as well.
Me is just telling Shibaev, stay calm, stay focused. Don't need to stress, don't need to rush.
Shibaev third in the rankings at the moment, and that's even with some of the players having played it earlier on this afternoon. In a pretty good position, but another game will not harm him one little bit.
Both players suffering slightly with the ball sliding off the racket.
Yeah, it's not as cold as it has been, and that does make a difference. I know you were saying in round 2 the Ekol was accidentally turned off, and all sorts of problems. The players were saying it was sliding off the pimples and not doing what they wanted it to do. That's what's sending around the back to check the switch. And it's very nip and tuck, this one, isn't it? Should they have one behind, but with the serve. Cannoning off the net post. And Chuang with a chance to wrap it up here. Just needs to get to 5. And that will look a lot better, 3-2 rather than 4-1.
It'll hurt a little bit less, that's for sure.
And he's done it as well. Chang, one of 3 going into this session with 13 games won, and the games difference -1, -2 and -3, along with Jun Mitsutani, Matthias Carlsen. Carlsen, of course, not playing today, and that's how it's finished. 3-2. Alexander Shibaev wins the match, takes the 3 games into his account as well. And there's the stats, and as you can see, Shibaev really bossing. Points were won on serve and as the receiver, and the kill shots going the way of Chuang, but look at the forehand winners. That's a really good stat for Shibaev. And as you can see, stats say one thing, the actual game itself, some of the shots played were of the highest quality, highest caliber, and Shibaev, once the match got underway, really looked like he was going to boss it. He'll be disappointed that he didn't wrap it up with the kill zone win as well. But certainly the Russian has looked really good in this T2 competition, and he looked good here tonight as well. Just not managing to win the kill zone, but it finished 3-2 to Shibaev over Chuang.
With Alexander Shibaev, the winner of the match that we have just witnessed, you won the match, but from your demeanor, you weren't very satisfied with how the kill zone went for you?
Yes, today kill zone for me really very tough, and Chuan play really good this ball, and I missed some my ball, but I think altogether the result is good, and I give some set my team.
Very well to sort of narrow the gap from Team Maze as well as Team JJ. Let's talk about the other game that you let slip, because we have seen some fantastic performances from you. Your attacking play is magnificent, but what about the other game that you lost before the kill zone?
Yeah, I play good, I think, first 2 balls, and this I make for my head this tactic. I must play this first 2 ball, because after Chuan open game, Chuan play very good, and I try make this this system and tactic against him, and I think I do well today, and I win.
Alexander Shibaev, the winner from Team Maze. His teammates need to step up their play to further close the gap to Team JJ. That will happen next.
Welcome back. So far, the game is being very, very closely contested. Michael, even though your team is trailing, I know that you still have some ace players. So what's the next one for Game 4 now?
Now we'll see the great player Feng Wei.
Feng Wei of Singapore, former world champion. Wow, what a choice here. And JJ, your answer. That's going to be a tough one, really. You want to keep the leading, keep the momentum going right now. 你想还是想这个胜利的势头往前推的话，选谁？
我没想那么多，但是冯天薇这个球员非常棒，他代表新加坡。我们来个瑞典的，欧洲的
强悍的将士。
对，瑞典的马蒂达。
There you go, Matilda versus Feng Wei. There you go, gentlemen, right here, right here. Hey, okay, all right. Game 4 is about to start.
Game 4 then, and this will be an interesting old matchup as well. Sweden against Singapore. There's a few Singaporeans in the crowd, I think. There was a great response when her name was announced. Feng Wei, the 30-year-old, turns 31 this month. Naturalised Singaporean who was born in Harbin, of course, against Matilda Ekol of Sweden, the left-hander. I shared a car after round 1 back into Singapore. I was heading to the airport. She was heading to the Singapore Table Tennis Association to spend a week, whilst some others went to Australia to play in the Australia Open, to just spend a week practicing against some of the Singaporean squad. So I hope that helped her. She was asking for tips on where to go when she had some downtime in Singapore. Well, there's quite a lot of places, isn't there? So this is Feng Wei. She certainly knows her way around Singapore. Ranked number 4 in the world at the moment. Has been as high as 2, as you can see. Team silver at the Beijing Olympic Games. Singapore's first Olympic gold medal in 48, count them, 48 years. So she's something of a hero, as you heard, or heroine, as you heard from the reception she got. Matilda Ekol, the 35-year-old, slightly more modest ranking, 33 at the moment, has broken into the top 20, and that was the she made 20, ranked 20 in March of this year. She's had a pretty good year this year. Mr. Yap of Malaysia is in the chair.
First game, Matilda from Team JJ to serve. Love.
Classic Ekol reverse serve to start us off. Feng dealing with it really well.
It's a very complicated inside-out affair, isn't it? So, smoke and mirrors to try and confuse your opponent. I guess once you've seen one, you know what's happening.
Should be an interesting matchup though. Feng playing a little bit more of a shorter stroke, whereas Ekol likes to give a little bit of space, play a little bit longer, injecting more spin.
That
shot away, didn't it?
Left, sorry. 1, 2.
Not read by Ekol. Two very interesting serves from Feng. And Ekol mixing up her serves as well to good effect.
Left, 2, 3.
Thin edge for Ekol, but set herself up nicely with a lovely reverse serve again.
Kind of power go and put behind that one.
This This is what Feng will want to do time and time again. A long, fast service into open play, dominating with her forehand.
3-5.
And she's just putting a bit of clear water between her and Ekol. Straight through Ekol. Just seems to have an extra second. This Feng.
Just clipping the net again from Ekol, but a lovely choice of playing the backhand up the line though.
And she seems to gain the rub of the net cords at the moment, does Ekol. Back to within a point.
The lovely first spin up from Ekol, then pivoting and getting her forehand into play. If she wants to dominate this match, she needs to get her forehand in and continue to get it in against Feng.
Well, she's on level terms. She'll be pleased to hold that gap back. And that was a good forehand as well. So gaining confidence as this first game continues. Don't that though at all, came flying off the bat in the wrong direction.
Just mistiming there, misreading the smash from Feng, catching the edge off the Ekol racket. A little bit unhappy with that one.
Yeah, frustrating, isn't it? You feel you're in a point, and you've got a chance, and all of a sudden that happens. And you compound it with an unforced error. Well, great power and persistence from Feng. Got a photographer just down in front of us who was loving that, all the athleticism, the action shots there, really putting everything into it.
Warning, time wasting.
She's just been warned, Ekol, as we were watching that replay for time wasting, and a little look of incredulity spread over her face. A little look at the captain. I'm not quite sure why you time waste at this point of the match. They have been told, the officials, to keep a lid on any pauses, keep the match flowing. And this is a tight one. Already heading towards 5.5 minutes. A bit tentative perhaps on the forehand. And stepping in with that backhand. Just couldn't get it back over the net.
Ekol just not creating enough space there to rotate her hip.
So game point to take this first game from Feng. A bit tentative from Ekol. Feng takes the first game, 11-9. And what was a really nip and tuck affair. Good comeback from Ekol.
See frustration coming out there, hitting the ball up into the air.
6 minutes, 11 seconds, 11-9 going the way of the Singaporean.
Just block. Then
Team Mays. One back for Team Mays. 10-6 now, considering what was it, 8-2 at one point. A little bit better.
Second game.
Although
Feng from Team Mays to serve.
we do get team points for each of these points, of course. It is over the whole of the season that it counts.
much better from Ekol there. Fully rotating into their forehand shot. A lot of power and a lot of spin traveling off the ball.
It was a power battle there, and one that Feng won in the end.
Lovely backhand spin up, creating the angle there. The ball deviating away from the table.
This is good from Ekol. Positive. And rub with the green as well. Didn't hit that one at all, right? Hit the net and went long. Ekol, I wonder whether just sitting back and defending was the way to go, but there you go, proved right.
Lovely display of feeling there early on in the rally from both players.
5-1.
He's going better, I think, Ekol could have imagined at the start of this game.
She was frustrated towards the end of the last game, but Ekol always uses that frustration well. Plays with a lot of passion and a lot of aggression.
And a lot of focus, as it turns out. This is excellent stuff from the left-hander.
Left 6-1.
Oh, that's a lovely serve from Ekol. 2 bounces towards the white line, catching Feng.
She'll be feeling very confident in this second game, but she can't be complacent. A little bit of a net there. Again, she's had the luck in this second game as well, and of course that always helps. It must have been the faintest of touches. It's enough though, isn't it, at the end of the day?
9-1.
Well, look at Ekol go here. This is astonishing. 9-11 the last game. Oh.
9-2.
This time, the net not her friend. They want to get the ball back. Okay. And then serving. A bit of a hole here. I'm really pleased that she has such a cushion, but you know it soon whittles away if she's not concentrating. Just needs the 2 points, of course. And there's one of them.
Good decision last second to push that ball instead of attacking. Create a little bit of confusion in the Feng camp.
10-5.
Yeah, it's gone long. And that's fairly comprehensive from Matilda Ekol. 11-5, just over 5 minutes. A whole minute quicker than the first game. And that was really impressive from the Swede. So a game apiece. 11-6 in terms of the team. In favour of Team JJ.
Middle, no good. Yeah, try it. Just big corner. Yeah, try this. Very good. Okay.
It's a lovely little shot there by VIP section. With all our dignitaries and officials.
Please change sides.
So you have the minute of timeout, and then eventually after 2 games, the players change. It took them a while to get used to it in the first round, but they know what they're doing now. Lovely serve from Ekol. Swerving, dipping. One thing the players still tend to do is go chasing after the ball, and then remember they don't have to.
Second serve from Ekol there. We've seen her miss. Unforced errors there from Ekol. Not a great start to this 3rd game.
Ooh, lovely chop. Whether she was deceived by the serve, I'm not quite sure whether she was just a bit too quick into the shot. It's also a confidence thing, isn't it? Once you get on the wrong end of a run, you've really got to fight hard mentally to get yourself back in.
Much better there from the Ekol racket, linking up serve and her backhand.
Yes, she had to change her grip from the serve to normal play. Not the easiest thing to do. Not for your average social table tennis player anyway.
Ekol just taking the ball on top of the bounce, not waiting for the ball to drop down.
Bit of work to do, because Feng has the serve as well. Ekol under a bit of pressure, but that's a step in the right direction for her.
Really was a beautiful backhand receive. Inside out backhand flick. Executed perfectly.
Bit tucked up there though.
Left 3-6.
Just rushing that backhand slightly, playing it a little bit flatter, not brushing around the back of the ball.
Little cry of anguish from Feng. Has such high standards. She looks to keep at all times. Great serve. Yeah, great. As a professional, when you're made to look a little bit foolish by not getting to the return.
Well, it happens at any level.
Yeah, just got to suck it up and get on with it. Which is exactly what Ekol's done.
4-9.
It's a lovely serve there from Ekol though. Not letting the scoreboard pressure get to her. Feng, the first forehand was textbook, the second just not enough space. Not moving her right hip enough.
It's one of the dangerous things, these hand clappers we've got here. I just saw someone very enthusiastically make a noise, and someone behind him just whacked him around the back of the head. Well, Feng wraps that one up, and never really looked in danger in that third game. Ekol, as sublime as she was in the second game, just couldn't quite get her act together. And so she is behind. With what, still 7:53 on the clock, so time for a couple more games. She could still win this yet.
More ways. Good way.
Clock is still ticking. We still technically have 30 seconds gone in this next game. Referee just looking to hustle them on.
Feng, reserve, level.
Lovely little scrappy point to start, playing around the net.
Well, once you start doing that, it's hard to get yourself into a rally, isn't it? You're both prodding and poking and just hoping the point is over, really.
Feng definitely being the more positive of the two in this opening fourth game.
Couldn't find the range there. Hopped up, was all over the ball. And I believe a timeout has been called.
Timeout. 1 minute.
Took the official a while to work out what was going off because Ekol just disappeared off the table. And I think it was a good time to take the timeout, to be fair.
Yeah. Try the big corner. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Good try.
Short and sweet from Jiang Jilang. Or just to take time out from the table, get your head straight.
More so trying to disrupt the rhythm of Feng.
And we're delighted at the time it was taking almost 7 minutes still on the clock.
Well, the timeout's got her on the board though. Dealing with the spin of Ekol really, really well. A lot of players struggle when Ekol spins the ball up around the side.
Once again, under the caution. It's interesting, isn't it? She very nearly snuck the first game, bossed the second, and has been under the caution ever since. Well, this time the mistake is from Feng. Chuang. Need to put a couple of points together here.
Ekol just getting a little bit agitated there.
She's not one of these icy, cool Scandinavians, is she? She'll get fired up like the rest of them. And perhaps a little quieter.
Ekol will definitely let you know how she's feeling every point. Lovely to see, though. It's entertaining for the crowd.
Yes. Beautifully done.
Harder than it looks, trying to play a drop shot. A lot of you guys at home, and even me as well, have put that ball into the net a few times.
4-7.
It made it look simple. It wasn't. Made Ekol look flat-footed, which she's not.
Lovely reactions there from Feng, creating just enough space from her body, playing short, compact strokes. It's excellent display from her.
Yeah, some really good table tennis on display in this match. Ah, lovely. Took it below the table to get maximum out of topspin. That'll give her a little bit of confidence and hope. disappointing end to a great rally.
You can see how much effort's coming off of the Ekol forearm there. Just scratching her head, going, oh, what do I have to do to win these points?
Much better. That's what she has to do. Speed, accuracy, aggression. Nicely done. Do you know what? She can somehow, I was about to say, get herself onto level terms. That's not how you're going to do it. 4 game points for Feng. Too strong, Feng, and she'll take the third, or the 4th game. It's 3-1 now to the woman from Singapore. Not a long commute for her. She received everyone else flying from all over the world.
Play with her. This is good.
All that Feng have to do is get across the border. Takes a while, to be fair.
Okay.
But we've all got here.
Down to the middle, okay.
And Ekol body language shows her frustration, I think it's fair to say.
5th game, Matilda from Team JJ to serve. Love all.
We started playing just ahead of 2 minutes. We're now within 2 minutes, but it's not the kill zone, it's just whoever's ahead when the buzzer goes. That point being played, if it's being played during the buzzer, will count.
This game is crucial for Ekol to try to keep Team JJ with a bigger cushion.
Team Mays knew it as well. They're all off the bench onto their feet to applaud that point. Not just Michael Mays, the captain. Well, not only is she making a cushion for herself, she's running down the clock as well. Could Ekol get 4 points in a minute, even if she wanted to. Here's the first one. She will have to get a move on, though. No time wasting, please.
Let 1-4.
That doesn't help, though. And that's what you need. Fast play. Now keep an eye on Feng, see how quick she is. Managed to count to 15 as well. Oh dear, drop the ball. Perhaps I'm just a cynic. That's way longer than 15 seconds, isn't it? And that probably wraps up the game as well.
Let 5-2.
That really does help. I don't think you could probably do that on purpose with that hook cord. And the buzzer will go, and that will be that. And that's comprehensive as well. 4-1 to Feng over Matilda Ekol, who was in contention but just faded away towards the end of the match, and she'll be disappointed with that. It's Feng who was ice cold, wasn't it?
So good tactic.
Managed to
This service short half long
1-1
after
to
you
take
play
the next couple of games, and always ahead of Ekol on the stats. And some great table tennis play by these two.
Ekol really did play some great stuff, but just wasn't to be. Feng was too strong in the day. A little bit more compact perhaps, and her strokes a little bit shorter, giving herself more time.
And also you feel with Ekol, I mean, it's very much so in the head, in the top 3 inches of the body, as they say. If she does get a bit down on herself, she finds it hard just to put it away and concentrate on the next point. But she plays, as you can see here, some excellent table tennis. But Feng always seems to just have a little bit more in the tank, and she takes it by 4 games to 1.
Right, one of the backbones from the JJ team, of course, Feng Tianwei is doing very well here, and obviously Right now, you actually did a good job. 这次在比赛中表现相当不错哈，一口气也拿下了4分。那么总体来说，这个第3局好像是一个转折点，是不是啊？
对，因为第1局打的双方咬得比较紧，然后第2局很快就输了，所以第3局做了一些战术上的调整，然后是一个比较好的开局吧。
我应该说，确实帮助队里是拿下4分很不容易，和这个比分的差距在缩小哈。那么整个现在这次的比赛状态那么好，而且在东南亚运动会上你一直有好的表现，是不是也是一种对东南亚运动会的一种热身和准备啊？
对，当然，因为东南亚运动会对东南亚这边，尤其新加坡是非常重要的，所以自己也希望能够尽自己最大的努力，帮助新加坡拿到好的成绩。
Absolutely, we're looking forward to a brilliant performance in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games for sure. So 我们想问个问题，就是说很多人喜欢冯天薇啊，代表新加坡打球出了很多好成绩，大家呢都是对你非常的关心。其实你对大家这喜爱你的粉丝也很关心。We're going to ask her to actually give you a question to see if those who love her so much can answer her question. 问问看，你想从这些粉丝们身上了解什么？有什么问题想问他们的 ？Let's switch around.
马上就是东南亚运动会了，我想问问大家会不会去东南亚来给我加油
See anyone? 有没有人去啊？这位回答。Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I said it.
Do you like her?
Yes, of course. It's Singapore.
Of course, you see that? 你的粉丝对你真是非常非常的开心，要为你加油。Okay, let's root for her in the upcoming Southeast Asian Games. Thanks very much, Kandi. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Feng Tianwei, who just won over her opponent. All right, stick around. When we come back, Game 5 to unfold.
Looking up, there's always sky. Rest your head, I'll take you high.
Welcome back to T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League right here at Iskandar Johor Bahru. Now, of course, the Southeast Asian Games will only be happening in 17 days, so do come on down. Some of the ping pong players that you see featured here in this league will be playing for their countries as well. Let's get straight into the last men's match for this specific round. Now, gentlemen, let's let you do the coin toss. Is it going to be black or is it going to be red? Black is the choice for Timo Boll. Is it going to be black or is it going to be red? Well, we have decided black indeed. So Timo Boll will serve. He will be going up against Chuang Yuan. Good luck.
Well, look at that. Rambo style. Timo Boll means business. You said you've never seen him with a bandana on before.
I can't recall ever seeing him in his career wearing a bandana.
Do you know what? As they say in the fashion business, he works it well.
He does, in fairness to him. He wears it well.
He's working the bandana look very well indeed. Timo Boll, the 37-year-old, against a 14-year-old. How about that? So if he was twice his age, he'd only be 28. So he's 2.5 times his age.
I'll let you tell Timo that later.
Oh, no. He has been top of the pile, ranked number 1, now ranked number 8 at the moment. 12 singles titles on the World Tour. The left-hander, of course, Olympic team silver and team bronze. Coming perhaps towards the sunset of his career. The sun is rising for Tomokazu Harimoto, ranked 39, but that, I am sure, will rise. Youngest ever world champion, started playing at 2. Amazing. He had his birthday here just before, a day or so before the first round. So Kairo Hizami, he's damn well kid, isn't he? I'm not quite sure what that meant, but you know. He's a very strict referee as well. Don't mess with him. So here we go. This should be a fascinating contest. Looking forward to this. First blood to the old boy. Perhaps he's hiding some grey hairs, I don't know. Perhaps that's what the bandana is on. Not that I can talk, but... Good start from the German. Team Maze, Harimoto. A bit to do here. Japan's youngest under-21 champion at just 12. He's a prodigy, isn't he? Amazing. Just 10 days before his 13th birthday, so he's certainly looks comfortable at the top table.
A little bit of luck there for Harimoto with Timo trying to race that one down. Nearly got it as well. Oh, made contact with the ball.
What a forehand that was. Even with the young man's reactions, Harimoto couldn't get there in time. What a comeback, a turn around. Just shows the composure he has.
Lovely backhand there from Timo. The ball just bending away from the table. He creates a lot of spin, a lot of arc on the ball.
What a fabulous combination from Harimoto. Forehand, backhand. Thank you very much, that will do. Anything you can do? Well, how about that? He was not out of the trap very quickly in this game, but he's certainly come charging back.
Harimoto fully up for this match. These two have only met once before on the World Tour circuit, and it was pretty recently. Timo coming out on top in that one, no 4-1.
Close.
Timo just being a little bit more experienced in that match.
I think what Timo will be worried about is the guy's a quick learner.
Lovely deceptive backhand spin up there from Timo. Looked like he was going to play cross four at the last second. Changed the angle, played down the line.
3 years of experience, Tokyo Olympics. Could be phenomenal, couldn't he?
Well, he's already beaten teammates on the national team. He's beaten Jun Mitsutani and Koki Niwa. Not bad results for a 14-year-old.
How about that replacement? Goodness me. It's coming out like a train.
I think his new nickname could be Harimoto Express after that.
I like that. Quick trademark it.
Copyrighting that brand mark right there. It's going to be a sellout.
Wow. He started really slowly, but once he got going, there was no stopping him. Really impressive from the youngster. It's not often you see Timo Boll made to look left-footed, but he looks second best as that game wrapped up.
Second game, Harimoto from Team J is up. Level.
A little bit more spin injected off Boll's racket there. Harimoto just not dealing with it.
That was great work though from Timo Boll. Managed to get everything back. Looking and just waiting for the mistake from the Japanese youngster. Not much you can do about that, though. Wow. Puffing the cheeks from Timo Boll. He knows he's in a bit of a scrap here.
Harimoto just stomping down the ball a little bit too much there, killing the speed a little bit. Needs to take care of the ball if he's playing cross court, especially with the spin off Boll's racket.
5-1.
Getting 6 points. Very quick tower down. Within that 15-second window, of course. That's brilliant table tennis from both of those players.
Nice little pirouette there from Timo too.
Oh, lovely. Send ball the wrong way.
3-6.
Timo just hesitating on the receive there. Might have looked like he was going to flick at the last second when he touched the ball.
Look at that from Timo Boll. Thought he had it all under control. Wasn't quite the case. Playing very quickly as well. Quite a few games in here. Was it again?
6-5.
Wasn't quite in the corner, but it was good enough and just swerved and spun away from Boll's outstretched hand.
Better from Timo there, linking serve and his forehand in.
Harimoto just trying to flat bat it. Just trying to stay in the point.
Important for Timo here to try to get his forehand in as much as possible.
This is great table tennis. Don't take your eyes off that ball at all. I was going to say it wasn't power, was it? Placement that time.
Yeah, lovely little fade flick there, classic shot there from Harimoto.
Crowd getting involved. A bit of partisanship up there. Oh, slither of the end of the table. Little finger raised. Acknowledgement and apology.
We know from watching Harimoto he can be very positive, passionate as well, but it's nice to see Timo being a little bit vocal. He's usually definitely the quieter of the two.
7-9.
Astonishing little serve that, isn't it? Tucked into the body, inside out. Probably need our super slow-mo just to work out what's going on, really.
I don't think Timo saw what was on that serve. From our angle here, we could see he dropped the racket, played a little bit flatter on the ball. No spin serve was great to see. And there's another one.
Oh, this time Boll nails it to take 2 game points. Well, it's making Boll sometimes look, I don't know, a club player. I mean, he was just left to the side of the court there, wasn't he? Saved 1 game point. Bit more work to do though. first error will get Boll across the line. No matter who you're supporting, always a bit of a shame to see that.
Trademark reverse serve there from Boll though to wrap up that game.
A little smile. He's chatting there to Michael May. He's going, good grief, this kid is good. Does he know who I am? Thing is, he's so fresh-faced, Harimoto. They were practicing before this session got underway, and I was sitting where the Team JJ sit on the benches there.
Sometimes if it's a little bit high, you have good ones where you
split second point as a ball boy. That's how young he is.
He's already late, and then you can move after.
Give him the ball back anyway. So outrageously young, isn't it?
Well, marvelously, you could still qualify for the T2 Juniors, which is next door to us. But
I think it would be polite just to say no. I think I'm all right, thanks.
I'll stick with the seniors for now. I'm okay.
Yeah, we've got the T2 Juniors, we've got the TTX form of the game, which is fun for everyone. We're having a party here, a table tennis party now. Good start from Boll. That was tentative from the German.
I've seen it time and time again though, players playing against Boll. He's very difficult to beat, no matter if he's playing well, if he's playing bad. He can drag you into the game, make you play an extra 1 or 2 shots every point.
You don't get to be a legend like he is. And a long serving legend as well, without having something about you.
Lovely little inside out forehand there from Boll. Gripping from behind the ball underneath the table.
I think that might have taken a touch of net. It flew across as well. Really fast shot from Harimoto, and he's back on level terms.
Lovely link up from serve to forehand attack there from Harimoto, giving himself a lot of space in the middle of the table.
The hand speed is astonishing. Did it again. Fast and true into the body of Boll, and that will bring the mistake from the best of you. And Boll is one of the best, of course. There's a carbon copy.
3-6.
There's a couple of points down at the beginning. And storm past Boll. Being a little bit like the first game. It took the net.
6-4.
Sometimes the Ekol is so small as to be imperceptible. On the edge of the table as well.
Lovely reactions there from the hands of Boll. Short, compact strokes, keeping the ball in play just enough to get the mistake from Harimoto.
That was from Boll.
Mixing up the play really well there, playing into the backhand and then switching directly into the forehand of Harimoto.
Well, he launched into the forehand, but it was sent back by Harimoto. The arrow was Boll's in the end. Japanese just with his nose in front.
Absolutely no fear on the backhand flick there. So powerful over the table.
No fear of his opponent either. That's the astonishing thing. He hasn't beat anybody on this day, I think. shot from Boll at the end. A real match on his hands here.
We don't often see Boll flying in a chop, but there we go, pushed by Harimoto to try something different.
7-10.
Can you wrap this up? Still over 9 minutes of this game to go. That'll do it, thank you very much. Well, when he wins the game, he does it quickly. 4 minutes and 1 second the first game, 4:43 the third game. More of a battle, the middle one that Boll got over the line, 11-9. That was 6 minutes and 10. He likes to get on with the game, doesn't he? He's bossing it, that's for sure. This is where we're losing time in the game. This technically should be a 15-second changeover. 30 seconds on the clock. Not that I'm watching it too closely, of course.
Overhitting that one, Harimoto. Lovely forehand spin up there from Boll. Change of tactic there, throwing in the long service, catching the youngster off guard a little bit, and then time to play a forehand winner cross court.
Seesaw. And it seems to be the beginning of these games, no indication of how it's going to finish very often.
1-4.
2 thin edges in a row, one going for each player.
Speed on that flick backhand.
Lovely backhand topspin there from Timo.
Yeah, fighting fire with fire. Shows you can mix it up. Left himself a bit open there. And Harimoto is quite happy to apply the finishing touches.
Lovely backhand flick there from Timo. Deep into the Harimoto backhand.
Left. 3-6.
Again, you see Boll has moved the blocks quickly. Harimoto on his coattails very quickly, actually.
Harimoto clever on his block there, playing down on the ball, cutting off the spin, making it harder for Timo, having to create his own spin after that. Just didn't succeed in that one.
5-7.
Forehand into the body. Boll keeping the advantage, but having to work really hard. Definitely get another one in. They are playing these at breakneck speed. He knew he should have made that one.
Stomp with the feet there.
Yeah, a bit too old, even by his standards, for a temper tantrum. But that's what it means. You've got to keep yourself focused, but you know, if you're frustrated, show it. Not a problem. great match. It really is. Oh, all his experience, really having to fight hard against the young man. And it's not inconceivable, it might take a 3-1 lead here.
Doing really well there after losing the last couple of points to maintain composure to go 9-8 up.
It's long. He gave it everything there, wasn't worrying too much about the game situation, but yeah, the angle is all wrong.
Credit to Timo though, reacting to that ball in his body.
Can he pull this back to 2 games apiece? Yes, he can. Well, he started well in that game, had to hold on. So Harimoto came charging back at him, but he held on well.
First point with so good quality to form mid.
现在关键把比分上来啊，一分一分来想好了啊。
Fluctuated, hasn't it? This game to and
想好
fro.
再处理球啊，接发球都打得都很顺。
No, come on.
Ball from teammates to serve. Level.
Will prevail in this match. He will take home the cash. More important for these guys who will get the extra game to go towards the grand final.
Lovely forehand open up there from Timo. Coming out, trying to be aggressive, trying to attack. Hayata just rushing a forehand flick there. He knows time is ticking down. Lovely little no spin up there from Timo. Just changing the pace. Oh, and it's urged a timeout there from Harimoto.
1 minute.
This is normally the situation he tends to find himself in 2 or 3 down, and then he comes flying back. Yeah, the timeout is probably a pretty good idea.
虚不要虚的，看着球很自然的赢钱就好了，好吧？加油，没事。
Sometimes a timeout can be used not just for tactics, just to break the rhythm of their opponent.
Love 3.
So he responds 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. The match is here, of course, 24 minutes.
3-1.
Well, the timeout got him on the board in this 5th game.
So they'll be looking at the clock, thinking just a couple more points, and surely I can see this through. A great shot from up above on the crane camera. You can just see the placement perfectly, and from here you'll probably see the power. Yes, look at that. Took a bit of a deflection. That took an even bigger deflection.
Good serve though from Harimoto, trying to change the play a little bit.
Disappeared almost onto our desk in front of us. Such was the depth. He was being forced back and forced back. And there you go. That'll do the job. 40 seconds though. Timo will take his time on this.
Lovely side top spin serve. Harimoto not reading it.
And raise the game's up now, surely. 3 points in 30 seconds. I doubt it. Lovely. Well, he has the serve, but he only has just over 10 seconds.
1 minute.
Oh, wily old Michael Mays. You don't need the timeout, but you know what? By the time they put the clock back on again, and they get to the table, and they get ready, that'll be that. Thank you very much.
He's definitely read the rules.
Yes, he's playing the book. Nothing to say, your team. Just relax, pal. I think we wrap this up.
This ball.
What are you doing tonight? Fancy a beer somewhere? That's the team spot, I reckon.
Come on.
Well, you win this one. Beers are on you.
Yeah, you've won $1,000. Thank you very much. Am I on 10% by the way? As your captain, of course. It's a shame for Harimoto because very quickly. I couldn't quite get there. It is a shame for Harimoto. He played so well and he was ahead 2-1. But it's a good recovery from Timo Boll, who wins that last game that was timed out 6-5. It was tight at the end. Very nearly got that extra point in, but it wasn't to be. And so Timo Boll squeaks it 3-2.
Yeah, enough. Seconds. Yeah. Yeah, sure. This. That's why I wanted.
And it was close, wasn't it? Harimoto with more points and more forehand winners. But Timo Boll won when it mattered. It just goes to show that you can't always rely on statistics. And this is why, I mean, he faced a real battle here against Harimoto. He won't win them all going forward, I am sure. And of course, these guys are bound to meet each other as we go through to the second half of this T2 season. You have said how the Japanese teenager is such a quick learner. Such quick hands as well.
Just some high quality highlights here, showing the skill and depth of play of both of these players. Team are really having to dig deep throughout the match though.
That was a great view of that forehand from Harimoto. And look at that. Yeah, never knows when to give up, and he fought to the end, was ahead early on in the match, but in the end, the wisely old Timo Boll takes it by 3-2.
With the winner of the last men's match in tonight's fixture from Team Mays, Timo Boll, let's talk about your match here. You know, you trailed and then you went from behind to come back and win this match. How did you manage that?
I cannot say that I deservedly won because I had the feeling he's controlling the game, and I had some trouble with my own game. And but in the end, I used a little bit the time and my experience, and luckily I won the game.
Well, your experience has been a lot. Former world #1 yourself, going up against the youngest ever world junior champion. What do you think of your opponent's game today then?
Yeah, he's already a great player, so complete, with 14 years old, so he has a great future ahead. So I wish him all the best. Maybe a threat to the Chinese players. It would be nice for the table tennis circuit.
Very nice indeed. Timo Boll from Germany playing for Team Mays. What will happen next in our last match of this fixture? Well, we'll find out after this break.
Welcome back. So far, JJ team has a slightly right here, 13-12. However, the last but not least, women's singles right here is about to take place. All right, let's get the show on the road with another round of coin toss. Shall we say, Jeon, would you choose the color?
Black.
Black. All right, see if the luck is on your side. Sorry about that. Jihi, your choice. Serve first. Okay, great. All right, game 6 is about to start.
Two South Koreans then, and Team Mays probably confident of a come-from-behind win in terms of the overall matchups, because Yang Huan has had a great tournament so far. Coming into today, she was 6th in the rankings. Jeon Ji-hee, I think it's fair to say, is yet to win, so is struggling a little bit. However, you never know. You do never know in this format. Get yourself a foothold and things may follow. Yang Huan ranks 23 and is 23. 7 World Tour wins in doubles. She was 4 in 2015 with Jeon Ji-hee, so they know each other very well inside and out. And here's the one who's ranked 22 in the world, has been as high as 11. Left-hander. So these two successful together on the doubles circuit, facing each other in the singles here in T2. Here's the man in charge, Ekol Hizami, from here in Malaysia. 2 thumbs this time, not 2. What the other salute was, but yeah, he's a happy man, but he's a very strict man. I keep saying this, don't mess with him.
I like him. I think he's on the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go then, last match of this first day.
Yang will be right up for this match, because unfortunately she had to pull out of her last match in round 2 due to illness, so she'll be looking to make her mark here again.
2 love.
That's making a mark early on, isn't it? What a forehand. First 3 points going the way of Yang.
Lovely receive from Ji-hee there. Just adding a little bit more down spin to the return. Yang just correcting herself there. A little bit of shadow play, yep. Turn your right hip into that forehand.
Oh, great readjustment. Wicked little net cord. She's looking very good in this opening game.
Those balls aren't easy. Deflecting off the net. She did really, really well there. A lovely little no spin service there. Catching Jeon Ji-hee out. Just clipping the top of the net, going long. Lovely little bit of footwork there from Michael Mays, clearing the ball out of the court.
This is great work from Yang. Really bossing this first game. Super quick time as well.
Lovely to see Yang bouncing back so well after pulling out of the last match. But you got a feel for Jeon Ji-hee here, just not getting to grips with T2 so far.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because these two are very similarly ranked in the world, and yet one's thriving a bit more than the other.
It's really interesting how T2 can either bring the best or worst out of your game, learning to play a little bit quicker under the timed pressure.
And that's a mental thing, isn't it?
A little bit of a domino effect.
9-5.
Better from Jung Ji-hee. Still fighting in this. Hanging on, trying to stay in this first game. It's just gone long. Yang Huang takes the first game 11-6 in just under 4.5 minutes. Well, it was Yang who was always looking better in that first game.
Alongside leading as we stand right now, it is a tie, 13-13. You were trailing for 3 games before this. How did you manage this comeback?
No, we just keep on fighting, and I mean, with this system, it goes fast up and down, and we have a good team spirit in our team, and we just believe in ourselves, and we had some great matches before, and now it's looking a little bit better, at least than at the beginning, but it's still a long way.
Yes, let's talk about the long way though. Moving forward, what do you think your player needs to do to really secure this match and win this fixture for you?
No, she has to continue like she did in the first set. I think she's playing very good here. First 2 match rounds, she was playing fantastic. And so far, she played great today, so she just had to continue.
Thank you for your input, Michael Mays. What will happen? Well, let's get that straight into the game.
That's a great exchange. Jeon just looking to stay strong in this second game. Not let Yang Huang get away from her. Oh, that's long. They're all off the bench on the Team Mays side. That was a great exchange between the two.
Well, normally when you're playing forehand to backhand, it's the forehand that will prevail, but we know from previous matches that Yang Hyun's backhand is the stronger of the two. Lovely little side topspin serve there, catching Jeon Ji out a few times now.
Yeah, the body language not great from Jeon. She's just got to keep her head up and keep going. She knows she has the ability.
Nice little no spin service there from Jeon Ji-hee. Lovely little backhand flick out there from Jeon Ji. Really important for her to stay positive, trying to attack a little bit more than Yang Hyun. Trying to sneak a little game here and there.
This is better, isn't it? And gets her nose ahead in his second game.
Lovely over play from the Yang racket. She really is impressive when she stays close to the table. Good from the Jihi racket there. Just staying in front by 1 point, leading 7-6 in the second game.
6-7. Not a short game, this one. Already over 5 minutes. We are battling this one out. Next chord takes it long. There's fresh air between Jeon and Yang. As doubles partners, I'm sure they practice a lot together as well. Each other, their game and their mental strength as well. And all of a sudden, from somewhere, Jeon has pulled out a 3-point gap. That's a lovely forehand. Thought it was going one way to Yang, and in the end it went the other.
Crash flick from Yang there, putting Jeon under a little bit of pressure, playing deep into the backhand side.
Not necessarily the wrong shot from Jeon, just didn't quite get it right. To make some space for the winner, and she will take the second game 7 minutes and 14 seconds. By T2 standards, that is an absolute age, but she got across the line, and they're on level terms here. Much closer game, that one. Do Jeon Ji the world of good. That's only her 7th game won in her 7th match.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough out there in the T2 cavern for Jeon Ji, but that'll give her a little bit of a mental boost, confidence booster, winning that game against Yang Haiyun. Let's see if she can continue her momentum.
One apiece then between these two South Koreans. Jeon Ji, of course, a former Chinese youth player, moved across at 16 years of age.
It's a lovely little forehand spin up there from Yang, brushing the back of the ball. Just too much spin for Jeon to handle on the backhand side.
Yeah, love the expression brush. It makes it sound so gentle, but it's not. It's anything but.
Brush with the aggression.
Yeah, a fast brush. Vigorous brush. It does explain, it does give a kind of explanation, just that backspin, or just getting the bat across and over the top of the ball.
Unforced error there from the Yang racket.
And that'll make Jeon Ji feel a whole lot better. Grown in confidence throughout this game. He brushed away in that first one. She may not have landed that. 6 points, take the towel. Some good shots, whether they make the table or not. Got to go for it.
Jeon just taking that ball a little bit too high at its highest point, just not coming over the top of the ball.
I mean, she looked almost mystified as to why that missed the table, but I think you summarised it quite nicely. Lovely point though, nice comeback from Jeon, lovely quick hands.
That's definitely better. She's taking the ball a little bit earlier.
Great rhythm.
Great balance from both of the players as well in that rally.
Yeah, it's like seeing boxers in a ring, dancing around the ring.
Light footwork.
Talking of footwork, I have to say, in terms of what you're wearing, Yang wins that one. She's got some very bright primary 1980s colours on her on her shoes. Can't miss those.
Great tactics there by Jeon. She didn't win the point though, but playing into the middle of Yang, trying to find her right hip is so important. She's so strong in the backhand exchanges. Jeon needs to target the forehand more. Lovely flat flick there from Jeon. Makes all the difference when you change the spin of the ball, keeping the variety up in the match.
That was beautiful. Beautifully placed. Yeah, with a give on her hands here.
A good miss from Jeon. Trying to go up the line, the right tactic.
You can't beat yourself up too much when you've given it's the right option. You've given it a go, haven't you?
Stop. Jeon, first warning, time delay.
He's in a hurry, this referee, isn't he?
I like this umpire.
His taxi's waiting. That was an amazing shot. Tried to repeat it again. Reaching backhand. Oh, wow. What a point that was.
Such clever play from Yang there. Throwing the ball up a little bit higher, changing the rhythm. And Jeon just not reacting.
Changes the timing, the contact point when you're trying to get it back over. You don't have much time to work it out.
7-9.
Jeon replying with the help of her friend the net. Too strong, too fast. Brilliant from Yang Han, and a chance to make it 2-1 in this match. 3 game points. Didn't need them, just the one. 5:36 on the clock for that game. You already start the clock on the next game. I bet you they won't be back within 15 seconds. Just saying.
My guess is going to be 30 by the time they get back to the table.
It tends to be, doesn't it? Time called correctly by our official. But it will be. We're looking at, not that we're clock watching. We are past the 30-second mark. I mean, it doesn't seem that they're being slow, does it? And that's the thing, after a game, I guess you just need a little bit of time to regroup. They're not being penalised at this point of a match. It's towards the end, really. Almost from Yang. To turn defence into attack from that situation is a really tricky thing. We have seen it done here, but not that time.
Jeon did really, really well there to maintain composure. Lovely little change of service for Yang, playing long into the Jeon backhand. just mixing up the game. Yang playing into the body of Jeon there, not much he could do. Didn't adapt, didn't move quick enough.
Battle of fast hands between these two South Koreans. During that time coming out on top. That's some excellent table tennis on display here.
A little bit of luck there going with Jeon again. She'll take it though.
A little time to prepare that backhand. Didn't work out for her. That's a bit too much time.
Lovely forehand counter hit, a bit flatter from the Yang racket. Uses that shot really, really well, mixing up the spins, keeping Jeon guessing.
Still 3.5 minutes on the clock. We might just sneak a kill zone game in. We've had many today. Possibly not if Jeon keeps pegging Yang back.
Well, with time ticking down, this game is crucial for the overall match. 14 apiece currently between Team Muse and Team JJ. So whoever wins this game will put their team in the lead. Ball just coming off the edge of the racket there. Apology from Jeon.
They're going to be in the kill zone very shortly. They're going to need it. This is another matter. I suppose it is possible we could get timed out in this fourth game. Don't see that very often either. Beautifully done. Beautifully done by Jeon. Wow. They're going to have to get a hurry on, you know. Less than 2 minutes to go in this match and in day one of this third round. Oh, Jeon is sneaking away. She's shown great tenacity in this match so far. And with the serve though.
Yang did really there to get back to the backhand side. Mixing up her serve, playing long into the Jeon Jae forehand. Let's see what Jeon can do now in return.
Little apology for the net cord. She pulls back to within a point. Now there's an important little deflection for Yang. Timeout has been called. And it's been called from the Yang side, I believe. We are not going to get this game finished, are we? Certainly the longest game, 7-14, That is long by T2 standards.
But just play. Play better than her. It's good. And move legs. The ball in middle. Duck. No stay. Yeah. Good. Come on.
Michael May's urging
Come on.
Just to get the legs moving again. And stay planted in the centre.
Yeah, she needs to move around the ball a little bit more when she plays forehands instead of falling sideways.
Trying necessarily stop the clock very quickly. We've got 44 seconds left in this match. It's going to be a tight one, this. It's a horrible net cord. Well, Jeon, he may just yet sneak over the line in the time permitted. If she gets this sort of luck as well. Well. Are we going to go to a killer point? Not a killer zone. Oh, it's long. And the buzzer will go. It has gone. We've run out of time. And they have pulled that game back. It ends 2 games apiece. And look what it means to her. Really happy. It's not a loss, and that's progress as far as Jeon Ji-hee is concerned. And as I understand it, they split the money as well, which is all very equitable. Teammates coming to say congratulations. That's how it's finished. 2 games apiece. And 15-14 to JJ in terms of games as well, so it was a really tight one. That last game made all the difference to how those 2 teams finished at the end of the session. And well, Yang Hoan bossing the statistics, but Jeon Ji-hee did enough.
This was really wonderful stuff right there. Check out the stats from both players and some of the highlights.
Some great games, some great plays, some great shots as well. We thought it might be a bit messy for Jeon Ji-hee, especially when she lost the first game 11-6, but she clawed her way back into the second to win that one. Again, it was a quick defeat in the third and then came back and was timed out but won the fourth. Both players playing some great table tennis. These doubles partners, knowing each other's game inside out. Yang really had the advantage, but wasn't it great? Jeon just dug deep, kept going, and won that nail-biter of a last game to even things up. It may not have been a win, but for the first time for Jeon Ji-hee, it wasn't a loss. It finished 2 apiece.
All right, certainly the last game came down to the wire, the last very point. And JJ, congratulations, 15-14. This time you edged over your opponents. 想祝贺你不说，而且我想跟你说，你今天胜出有2个秘诀，我再总结一下。一个是你老站在那边，基本都站在那边指挥的，很有道理。The standing point right there. I mean, the standing all over all the time. 第二点，你的这把扇子，大家觉得没有？扇子对他帮助很大，看到没有 ？Win-win JJ team， 你同意不同意我的说法？你的扇子是一把这个军师扇，今天帮了你大忙啊！
我应该感谢队员所有的一些表现啊。这个也当然感谢这个 Mace team， 他们也打得很精彩，这就是乒乓球的魅力，对吧？这个扇子是我小女儿设计的。
小女儿设计的扇子，听到没有啊？大家赶紧去看一看啊！它后面有的这个专门的一种这个说法是吧？这个 JJ team 要 win 是不是啊？所以今天帮了你大忙了。
对 ，win JJ team 啊，一直坚持下去。用英文跟我们朋友说一说。
All right, heartfelt thanks to May's team as well, and JJ would like to give you a lot of credit for your performance, your team's performance, obviously, and of course the fan in his hand today really helped him a lot because that was given by his youngest daughter. That's why the luck was on his side, obviously. All right, congratulations, really, 谢谢你，祝贺你 once again, congratulations, and that wraps up today's action. Yes, Jeon.
Yes, this fixture went down to the wire, went down to the last point, and as the cookie crumbles, Team JJ won this round. Wow, it is so amazing to see such an amazing performance from all the table tennis players.
Definitely. What do you make of it today, actually? This was your first day of being here, witnessing the whole world-class action. Your take?
I think all of you guys have converted a super fan right now. Myself, Jun Young, I am now an official table tennis super fan.
Okay, there you go. And let's check out, before we go, actually, let's check out the specific results of today's action. 2 fixtures, especially the second one. Let's check out from the screen right there. Well, as we mentioned today, really, we got 2 fixtures, the afternoon one and also the evening one. Now, the specific fixture for tonight.
Well, Team JJ started really strongly. Vladimir Samsonov and Sun Yingsha put them in front, and then Boll, Alexander Shibaev came and stole it away, and Feng Tianwei put Team Mei sort of in a slight lead, but then at the end of the day, it was Jeon Ji-hee that took it home for Team JJ.
Indeed, 15-14. Certainly, our congratulations to the JJ team right there. Now, of course, round 3, as we mentioned, tomorrow we still have 2 fixtures. I mean, of course, the first one will be actually, well, right now you can tell that from the second fixture of today, JJ really edged over Team Mei. So that's the result of today.
And what's interesting on day 7 is that both results are similar. So is tomorrow going to be a close fight as well? Well, looking at this man standing, leading the leaderboard right now, Alexander Shibaev from Russia, followed closely by his compatriot Vladimir Samsonov.
Indeed, both are doing very well, Shibaev and Samsonov. And this is the second half of the men's leaderboard. And of course, you know, it's too far to say it's going to be over yet, really.
Moving on to the women's leaderboard, leading the way is Wang Manju from China with 26 game 1. Only one behind her is Sun Yingsha.
Indeed, that the second half of the women's leaderboard. Well, obviously, as we mentioned, that it's not over yet. It's far from over. And at least we got 3 more rounds before the finals kick in.
So even after today's loss, Team Mei still leads in the team leaderboard. Can Team Person catch up? Tomorrow we shall find out. More tennis, table tennis action right here at Iskandar Johor Bahru.
Indeed, actually, we start around 2 o'clock for the first fixture featuring Team Mei and Team Person.
The top 2, and Team Rossi goes up against Team JJ. So that concludes our match day 7 here in round 3 of T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis Tournament. Now, my name is Jun Young.
I am Wang Dong. And of course, remember, Day 2 action of round 3 is about to take place tomorrow. Be sure to join us if you can. But for now, thanks so much for being with us, and we're going to sign off from here. Bye for now.
Good night.晚安.